Hello, this is Sherry, and this is Soul Conscious, and I wanted to take the moment to say I wanted to change things up. This is going to be the Soul Weather weekly forecast, but I felt like I was getting with these weekly forecasts, I was getting a little bit too tarot heavy, and I wanted my channel to incorporate, since it's called Soul Conscious, I want it to incorporate many different modalities, because tarot is not my only modality. I have studied in various different modalities, so I want to bring some of that to the table for these the Soul Weather weekly forecasts. And I'm still going to do my all signs readings, which will be tarot intensive. But for these Soul Weather forecasts, at least the weeklies, I'm probably not going to incorporate it for the weekend forecasts, but for the weekly ones, what I wanted to do is actually begin these sessions with a little guided meditation to allow us to, for those watching, to get into this very relaxed state and be open and receptive to the messages that want to come through. Since these are very general messages pulling on the energy of the collective, not particular signs. This isn't, I'm not doing astrology. I'm not doing, my tarot is more picking up on the messages, the intuitive, empathic messages that want to come through for me using cards and other means to receive those messages. But I thought, to better help everyone, my viewers, I wanted to share, like I said, do a little, start these with a little guided meditation to help everyone that's watching them get into a more relaxed, receptive state so that you can receive whatever blessings and messages want to come through for you individually. So understand this, these are general messages, so they're not going to resonate with everyone that watches this right now in this moment, because they are timeless. Everyone's on different timelines. Everyone has their own unique experiences. Everyone has free will. So there's so many things that go into play that these messages may not be for you right in this moment. But if you're drawn to these messages, these videos, there might be something in there for you. There's usually a reason why we're drawn to something, like a book or a show, or, there's always reasons why we're drawn to something. Because if you think of our minds kind of as this radio antenna, and we've programmed it based on our conditioning and perceptions to pick up and scan outward things that we want to pick up on, that are important to us, that we value or may be significant to us. So if you trust that inner guidance, your own inner antenna to guide you and lead you where you want to go, you can't go wrong, because you're putting those feelers and sensors out based on who you are as a person from your soul level. So, as that energy is being, sent out from you, from your soul, it's going out and potentially picking up on things out, to receive things that you need to receive for yourself to improve your life. So now what I want to do is also mention that depending on where you are when you're watching this video, I don't want to do any harm to anyone. So no, this is a meditation, this section. I am going to timestamp it so you can skip past this meditation if you're driving or in a place where you can't close your eyes or it's too dangerous for you to get into a meditative state right at this moment in time. Please make sure that you're cognizant of that and understand that this may not be, know that it might not be the best time for you to do a meditation, guided meditation, if it's not safe for you to do so at this moment when you're watching the video. So please just skip ahead. over this part because it will be time stamped, so that because I don't want to cause any harm to anyone. You do have your own free will, and I do want to make sure that you're safe. So make sure it's in your best interest. If you decide to listen to this meditation, you're doing this of your own free will, that you understand that it is a meditation. So what we're going to do, because I think, because this is part of my process before I go into these, and I keep wanting to share more of this process because I'm feeling that it's important for not only me to get into this receptive state, but also for you, my audience, the people watching these videos that I'm trying to help to be in this state of being more receptive to receive the messages that are coming through as well. And it also may allow you to receive other messages from being open and receptive that you wouldn't normally be in that moment if you wouldn't have listened to this guided meditation. So what we're going to do is I want you to, whatever hand that you typically write with, that's your dominant hand. So with your dominant hand, I want you to place that on your solar plexus, which is right above your, right above your belly button, right on kind of on your stomach. Place your hand, your dominant hand, your hand you write with, on your solar plexus. And then I want your non-dominant hand, which if you're watching this, I'm right-handed, so my right hand is going on my solar plexus and my left hand is over my heart. So I want you to go ahead and put your hands like this and be ready to receive. And what I want you to do is, as you're looking straight forward, I want you to roll your eyes upward, your eyeballs. Now keep your head straight, but move your eyeballs up like you're trying to look into your own eyebrows. And as you're doing that, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath in, feeling the air move through your body, every cell, filling your solar plexus. Feel your solar plexus expand. Feel it expand, and as you exhale, feel all the tension go away from your body. Feel all the stress. Feel it being released as you exhale. And then as you're looking up, I want you to breathe in one more time. Feel your solar plexus fill. And as you exhale this time, go ahead and close your eyes. Bring your eyes right down, closing them. And then as you inhale this next time, I want you to tense every muscle in your body, your face, your hands, your toes, everything. Tense it up as tight as you can. And then as you exhale, just release all that tension. Feel it all release out of your body, out of your cells. And we're going to do that one more time. We're going to breathe in and tense every part of our body that we can tense up. And then we're going to let it release as we exhale that breath. And we feel if there's any tension that still remains in your body that you feel, then just, go ahead and take a moment to do this one more time and concentrate and focus on that area that's still tense. And then as you exhale, let that part of your body just relax. Feel your face muscles, your jaw, your tongue, everything relax. And release all that stress, the stress of the day, the stress of the week, depending on when you're watching this. And now what we're going to do is I want you to imagine in your mind a staircase, a small, short staircase. It doesn't have to be very many steps. And at the end of the steps, down at the bottom, you see a brilliant white light. And you're going to move toward that white light, taking each step. And as you take a step, you're going to feel and hear your foot step onto that next step down as you keep breathing in slowly and exhaling. And as you descend down another step, feeling and hearing your foot make contact with the step, you hear the sounds and noises around you fading away, drifting away as you become more relaxed. You look down and take one more step and then another, and it's so quiet and peaceful. You can hear and feel your heart beating and your feet taking each step. And as you approach the bottom of the steps, you move into the white light before you, and your body is engulfed and surrounded by a brilliant, brilliant white light. And you feel that white light penetrating into every cell of your being, every part of your body. You can feel that white light burning away anything that doesn't feel right in your body, any toxins, anything. It cleanses your mind and body and soul. You can feel it stripping away and repairing any cell back to its perfect state of being, the way your cells were meant to be, the way they were born to you in perfect harmony. You feel your cells repairing. You feel your body relaxing. You feel your mind relax. And you feel your body begin to open and expand. Your heart, mind, and soul come into alignment and expand outward. And with each breath in, you can feel that expansion. And as you exhale out, you release that energy out. All that toxin and negativity and stress and tension just melts away and is released upon your exhale. Now I want to feel you to continue to feel for just a second that expansion, that openness of your heart and your mind. Feel the expansiveness of the universe around you. Now I want you to, depending on where you are right now, you know your situation. So either in your mind, quietly to yourself in your mind, or out loud, whatever your situation is, whatever you feel most comfortable with, I want you to repeat these words with conviction. I am loved. I am enough. I believe in myself. I have the power to do anything I want to do. I want you to feel those words resonating through every cell of your body. I want you to take it in and make it a part of you, knowing those words are a part of you and who you are, and you believe them and you take them with you with conviction because you know and you believe these words to be true. And as you believe it and take it in and these words become a part of you, I want you to slowly, calmly bring yourself back to your awareness. Start to slowly feel and hear the sounds around you bringing you back to consciousness. You can feel your body, feel your feet touching the floor or wherever your body, whether you're seated in a car or on a couch or laying down, you can feel your body touching the surface or the things around you as you come into awareness. And you can take a deep breath in and open your eyes and take a deep breath out, feeling open and receptive and relaxed and ready to receive whatever messages the universe may have for us. So this is a meditation that I like to try and do daily if I can, because it really helps me. And I hope, like right now, I think this is better than any drug, honestly, because I feel it makes me just feel so light and free and airy. And I feel like I'm on top of the world. And I hope that that's the way you feel as well. Okay, that's interesting. I had a card. All my cards should be right side up, but this card actually came out in reverse, which is interesting, which is the Lover's card. So it looks like the universe wants to talk about something as a general collective, because these are general messages for everyone. Like I said, these aren't specific readings for specific signs. So I have the Lovers reversed, followed by the Devil, and the Five of Swords. So these are some heavy energies. So what we're going to do, actually put that there. And then the High Priestess. Okay, this is definitely about a significant relationship in your life that you're wanting. You're wanting to come together with this person. Right now, I'm not seeing a lot of communication. And there's definitely, with this Devil being here, some toxic energy. So I'm glad that we did that little meditation to help us release some of that toxic energy. I love when I'm felt drawn to do certain things, and then like when I pull tarot, it just kind of helps reinforce like what I'm feeling. And one of the things that I really picked up on as I was doing that meditation is this want or need to express ourselves for communication and expressing ourselves, that there's been this lack of communicating who we are. Like there's been misunderstandings. I see that with the Five of Swords, that there's been misunderstandings, and it's caused kind of this toxicity around this communication with someone that is significant in your life, okay? Because I have the Two of Cups, which followed by the Three of Cups. So that's an escalation, and it's a wanting to come together. But at the beginning of this reading, we have the Lovers in reverse. And like I said, I typically my cards are set to not be in reverse. And so for that to come out right off the bat being reverse, I believe that there's been a disconnect with this person and this is a significant person. This could be a lover for you, but it could also be a child. Actually, I'm not going to say that right now it's a child because I don't see any cards like pages or, immature young energy on the cards that have come up. So I don't feel like it's probably around maybe a parent, because I do have, and possibly a mother figure or someone, a significant female in your life, because I see the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. And I also have the High Priestess here. So definitely wanting to, use our intuition, to try and bring something together that's been a little toxic, that has caused some disruptions. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Gilded Tarot today. Usually I use the Light Seers deck, but I was called on to use the Gilded Tarot today. And we have Temperance and a Tower. So we see this. I like to read these kind of as a story. So I see that there's been, some disruptions in this relationship that's caused some toxicity and has caused a little bit of, not being able to express ourselves in the way we want to with this person, which has caused this kind of Five of Swords conflict energy that's caused us to go, in that High Priestess kind of, kind of try and use our intuition around the matter. And then we see the Two of Cups tying in with the Lovers, saying this is a significant relationship for us that we do want to bring together, because we've escalated that to a Three of Cups, the next card out, and which is also can be kind of a card of communication or wanting to bring things together, back together with this person, followed by the Wheel of Fortune, which means that we want things to change. We want that wheel to turn. We're wanting some good luck in this situation. We're wanting things to change. And then we have the Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, both back to back. So I see this as a very significant person, that's in our lives. And then we have the Temperance card, which talks about, kind of having a little bit of patience, maybe needing a little bit of patience, and that, with that kind of toxic energy, and that, I almost see this as a, kind of like when you are having a disagreement with an authority figure or a parent, and you're just not on the same page, you're just not seeing eye to eye on something. That's what I'm really picking up in this message is this week we may find that there's someone in our lives that's very significant to us that we're trying, maybe there's been a little bit of a disconnect, or we haven't seen eye to eye with this person, and we're trying to avoid disaster. With this Tower, we're trying to be patient to avoid a tower happening, which is why we've gone into our intuition. And then the final card, which has got us a little bit defensive. The final card is the Seven of Wands. And I see this, look at this guy, this can talk about lots of different things. The Seven of Wands, depending on the situation and the reader and different things, it can mean different things. But in this situation, I definitely see this guy defending himself. He's got that wand protected. He's kind of trying to protect himself, from these other wands that are aimed at him, so he's kind of fighting them off, just stay back. And that's what I feel like. You're trying to be patient and telling this person, just leave me alone, give me some space. I need some time to calm down, to get out of this, what this behavior pattern that we're in with this person is causing some conflict and toxicity. And we realize that because we've gone within, we've used our intuition, and we've gone within and we realize this is a toxic situation, that it's causing some conflict, that we're not seeing eye to eye with this person. And we're needing to, we're wanting to, like I said, we're kind of telling this person, give me a little bit of time, give me a little bit of space. I need this time and space, because you don't want this tower to fall. You don't want that to happen, which is why you're saying, give me some time and some space. I need this time and space. So I think that is the message for this week. That's what I'm feeling. So now what I like to do is, since this is my soul weather weekly forecast, if you've watched any of my videos before, and if you like what I've done so far, if you're liking this video and you like the meditation and the way I've done this message, please feel free to go ahead and hit that like or subscribe button and subscribe to my channel and help my channel grow so this message gets out there and helps more people, because I'm really doing this for you. I'm not making any money off of it. These are free readings. I'm doing this to try and help people out there, to share my gifts with people. And I appreciate everyone that takes the time to like my videos and subscribe to my channel and help my channel grow so that it reaches more people like you that, that may want to, that may want to experience or get the messages and gifts that I'm trying to share with everyone. So I'm gonna go day by day, real quick. I think normally I do every single day, like one at a time, and I think I still am kind of gonna do that, but so we're gonna start with Sunday, because I try and publish these before the week starts. So this is Sunday's energy, and this is like, I see this, he's got this, even though blowing his top, I don't see this right now as explosive energy, because I'm more drawn to this expression of wow, like, oh my gosh, did that person just say that to me? Like, I can't believe this person did this or said this to me. That's what I'm really feeling. Somebody is going to say or do something that is going to kind of make you take a step back. Almost this, I've moved my cards around. Almost this Seven of Swords energy, put you into that, wait a minute, I need a moment here. That's what that's what I'm really feeling. That, that may begin for you on Sunday. And so this is a little bit fun. If you haven't watched my channel before, watch these soul weather forecasts. I have cards, not only the emoji cards I use for the mood for the day, but I've also got my own, my own hand-drawn cards that I use to help me get messages for the day to day. And I love these cards because they allow me so much leeway and freedom on trying to pick up on the message that wants to come through. And as we see, I see this as this is a cycle with this person. I see this as that little bit of toxicity, that this has been a thing with this person that happens quite often, and it's around communication. It's like maybe you both have different communication styles and it's causing some conflict between you. And this is something that continues to happen because you two do not know how to see eye to eye. You're not on the same page. You maybe don't have the same perspectives. You don't have the same communication styles. So it is, like we saw with the High Priestess, making, and the Temperance and the Seven of Wands Seven of Wands wanting to take that step back and say, I need a moment, because you don't want that conflict to happen. You just want your space. So we're going to go ahead and do Monday. So Monday's mood's a little bit better, and I see this as I need my space. I need, I want peace. I want peace. I want, I don't want this tower moment. I don't want this conflict. I don't want this toxicity. I just want to sit in this feeling. This is what I want. And so that's what I'm feeling for Monday, because this person has put you up in your head. Let me get one more card. I'm feeling one more card. Which one, universe? This one? Okay. Yeah. I love when this stuff happens. So I've got hazard card. Danger, hazard. There's, that this person has the tendency to get you up in your head to cause some conflict. And you're wanting not to have this conflict. You're wanting things to come together in a peaceful way with this person. So you're taking that step back, because you don't want to feel like this. You don't want to overthink things. You don't want to get up in your head, and that you have this tendency to do this with this person, this caution. I see this as almost, kind of some of this energy of this tower, trying to avoid that tower moment. like I said, trying to avoid that tower moment. So that was Monday. Let's go ahead and go on to Tuesday real quick and see what our mood is for Tuesday. Universe, what is our mood going to look like for Tuesday? And I know I just do this as kind of a fun little thing. We've already got the main message, and this is just kind of give us a little bit of a soul vibe. That's too many cards, please. Actually, I got this, they're telling me this card on the top is the one they want me to take. So Tuesday, this is, I see that thinking, analyzing, maybe, a little bit of, I don't see it as like criticizing judgment. I see it as that taking a step back and looking at things from a distance, kind of that monocle of like examining it, like examining the situation. That's what I'm feeling for Tuesday. Because you're wanting victory in this matter. Success. Yeah, I got 2 cards. You're taking that step back because you want victory in this. Success, victory. Going that finish line, that victory, success in this. So that's what I have for Tuesday. So let's go ahead and do Wednesday. What do we got for Wednesday? What's our mood? Our mood for Wednesday is by the middle of the week, we might be feeling a little bit, I'm feeling a little bit of regret. Like maybe the things aren't being resolved. Like I said, I opened this up with this feeling of need for communication and almost, that breakdown of communication, need for communication, just you and this person do not have good communication. Like I said, you tend to butt heads. You don't see eye to eye. You have different communication styles, and it's causing this stuff. And I see, like you've taken that step back from the situation. But I almost feel like I said, with this energy on Wednesday of not full blown regret, but just kind of like, I'm not sure how to fix this. Kind of an energy. I want this to end. I want this wheel to turn in my favor. So I don't want a tower moment with this person. And it's got you, feeling a little bit like, how do I fix this? How do I make this wheel turn in my favor so I have a little bit of good luck communicating with this person to get my point across so they understand what I need or what I'm trying to say to them. Because you do love them and you're reflecting on how you feel about this person, because you don't want things to end. You don't want to have to separate and like end things with this person, but you also know that there is this toxicity and this conflict between you. But they are a significant person in your life. Like I said, we opened with the Lovers in reversed. So that's telling me, that the arguments you have lead into such conflicts at times that you stop talking to each other, that there's breakdown and there's hurt feelings and it's hard to come back together and get back on, good terms at times because there's so much conflict. And I'm seeing that, definitely. So let's go ahead and see what we have for Thursday. What's our mood going to be on Thursday, universe? Revolving around the situation. Feeling a little bit better. I'm getting that, almost a feeling of resolve, like maybe coming up with a solution to the problem. Definitely more introspection. I'm seeing this with almost that feeling of that High Priestess card, like that going within, looking at the situation, stepping back, looking at the situation, reflecting on things, reflecting on things. How can I fix this? How can I make this better? How can I avoid this? The strength that's needed. This is my Mighty Mouse, my strength card. I loved as a kid, I loved Mighty Mouse. My grandfather had these really old, like, what are they, 8mm real Mighty Mouse cartoon videos, black and white, that I watched as an young kid growing up. And so I love Mighty Mouse. So he's my strength. And here we are, justice. We're wanting justice. We're wanting, like I said, I'm feeling like you're wanting this person to understand your point of view. And you don't know how to do that without conflict. And in the past, there's always been this conflict with this person. And when you try and express yourself, when you try to communicate with this person, your needs, your wants, your desires with this person, it leads to this conflict. And you're trying to figure out, how do I avoid this without losing this person in my life? Because I really don't want to lose this person in my life, because they are significant to me. They mean a lot to me. And I just don't know how to do that. But I see, like this sense of justice, you having the strength maybe to approach the situation, going into Thursday, I haven't seen like coming up with a solution to the problem yet. I haven't seen any cards that indicate that, but definitely being in a better place, probably because you've taken some time to yourself away from this person, pulled yourself back, put yourself in that 7 of Wands of, temperance. Just give me some time and space. You stay over there, I'll stay over here, I'll do my thing, you do your thing, and give me a moment here. Give me a moment here. So I think we're on Friday. So what do we have for Friday? And if I missed a day, I'm sorry. I got kind of caught up in the messages there. But I think we're on Friday. So what's our mood for Friday, please, universe? How are we going to be feeling regarding this matter on Friday, please? So even better. So by this coming weekend, as we're moving into the weekend, not only did we have that kind of peaceful feeling, but now we're feeling, we're feeling a little bit content too. And I think I'm really feeling that around taking that space and time for yourself around this, whoever this person is to you. And like I said, with these Queens coming out, I really feel this is probably someone in authority, potentially a female. It doesn't have to be, but somebody that's an authority figure that you consider significant to you as a nurturer, a caregiver, someone that you value. You definitely value this person and their opinion. You value their opinion, you value them, you respect them. I see that in the cards. And I see that you don't want this relationship to crumble. The foundation of the relationship between you and this person, you don't want it to crumble and collapse. You don't want it, you don't want it to fall apart. You don't want to feel like you have to, cut this person out of your life, because they are significant to you. That's why I feel like almost like it might be a parent or an authority figure, somebody, maybe even a grandparent, somebody that's significant to you, that you look up to, that you respect. But you just they don't get you. You don't necessarily get them. You just don't see eye to eye. Yeah, this tug of war. There's this tug of war between you two, because you haven't been able to get on the same page. You haven't been able to see eye to eye on things. And then we got, balance, balance, definitely wanting balance in this relationship. And this is a little bit of activity. And I see this as maybe, trying to work on a peaceful solution. Working, how do we work together? I almost like, even though this is tug of war, and even, I get this with the balance, that we're trying to find that balance, that middle ground. How do we balance the situation? How do we not have that tug of war? How do we not have that, that kind of push-pull energy? How do we balance this out? And that's what you're wanting. And you're, because that once you do that, this is going to fix the situation, for sure. So I think we got one more day. We're going to go ahead and do Saturday. And then I think I typically haven't done this before, but I haven't done the meditations before either during these videos. So this is all a little bit new. And I like I said, I wanted to make these videos a little more, these soul weather forecasts, a little more robust, that pull on a little more different things, to kind of, pull in different stuff and offer different things to different people. It's too many cards, please. I need a final card for Saturday. How are we going to wrap this week up? What's going to be the final mood for Saturday, for the end of this week? How are we going to wrap this up? So what I'm going to do is, after I do Saturday, I'm going to go ahead and pull some advice for the situation, because I'm really feeling like the situation, I haven't seen any solutions or, possible solutions. So I think we need some advice around this. So, hey, we're A-okay. We've got this. I take this as this, we've got this. And if you listen to the meditation as we went into this, the guided meditation, it's those statements of, I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I can make this happen. I have confidence and I believe in myself. I can make this happen. And that's what I'm really feeling, that that you've got this. You can fix the situation. You can figure it out. That you can. So let's see if there's any other cards that want to come out with that feeling of having that, knowing that we've got this, wanting that give and take, that reciprocity, wanting that equal give and take to balance out that situation. But we're still a little bit guarded, still a little bit defensive. And because you don't know the outcome, you don't know the result of, your actions and how this person is going to respond to you. And so not for everybody. I definitely don't feel this is with everyone, but since it came out, I'm going to express it, that I do feel that for some of you, this is around money. Okay, that you've had this conflict specifically for this week may be around money. Like an argument, like maybe you've asked somebody for money and they've said no, or maybe someone's given you money with strings attached and that's making you in this kind of toxic, there's that almost, like strings attached, or that's what I'm really getting. Like anyone that this situation for you, and this is, like I said, not going to be for everyone. So if it resonates for you, that this kind of situation, if you're having, somebody, in that you respect and it's around money, this is definitely for you. And it's saying this situation, this, everything that's come out, if you're dealing with somebody and it's revolving, this conflict and toxicity revolves around conversations having to do with money with this person. Like maybe you're living with somebody and there's conflict there because you have your funds are joint accounts and they're not letting you spend money the way you want to, or you don't work and they do work, and you feel like you don't have the freedom because you don't have the money to do what you want to do, and they're kind of being kind of controlative of the money, or wanting you to answer for everything you spend money on. I'm kind of getting that kind of a vibe, but it's not for everyone. So please understand, it's not for everyone. And I see, this, I feel this is that still that taking that step back, maybe talking, going out, friends, other people, getting with other people to maybe either discuss this, to get some advice, to talk, maybe get it off your chest, because we took that step back, to give ourselves some time to figure out how we want to approach this situation, how we deal with the situation. And it might require, getting some advice from people that we know, talking with some other people, even if it's just to help us vent the issue, to help us get in a better place emotionally, mentally, so that we can then have this conversation with this person in a more peaceful manner. That's what I felt from that community card. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I typically don't do this, but I'm feeling this really needs some advice because we didn't really see a potential solution. I'm really feeling that card wanted to come too. Okay. So, yeah, definitely moving away because I have the Six of Swords, but I don't see that as followed by the Two of Wands. So there definitely is, a decision that needs to be made, moving, seeing, I'm drawn to on this card, I'm seeing this illumination. So if you move away, I'm seeing this move, if you move away from that conflict, take that space, go, use your intuition, take that space, say, hey, I need space, give me some space, moving away from the situation, not getting caught up in the heat of the moment, taking that space that you need and going within, using your intuition, that High Priestess. The answer is going to be illuminated. The path forward is going to be illuminated. So one more card, please, universe. Let's get that third card. One more card, please, for this advice. Can I have one? That card right there wants to come. Okay. The Fool. Then you can take a leap of faith. You can move forward. You can take, approach this person. Of course, everyone has a free will, so you don't know how they're going to react. But you're going to be in a better place. We've even seen that by the end of the week. You have the confidence. You know that you can fix this situation. I see that in our advice. Like I said, we have the middle card, the main card being the Two of Wands. So we have the Two of Wands. And like I said, I see this literally as this path, this illumination toward the answer, the truth to the situation, feeling that confidence, the confidence to know how to move forward in the situation. And then I saw this as like I said, this, the Six of Wands, this, she's actually under the moon. So there's been things hidden here. She's moving away from deception, from conflict. She's moving away under the light of the moon. So those, I see wanting to move away from that deception, the toxicity, the hidden things, wanting to get out and move toward illumination, in this matter, and wanting to basically, this Wheel of Fortune, turn things in our favor, to have things, we want to be that full. We want to sit in that energy, that happy, we want this to be, this resolution to be peaceful and joyful and feel good about it, feel good about, interacting with this person. We want that resolution to be balanced out, to come, this, we want to resolve things, find a way to resolve things. But I see by the end of the week, you're going to feel better about how to move forward in this, especially if you've taken that step back. Don't let this person trigger you in the moment. And, if you don't let them trigger you, say, hey, I need some time to think about this. Take that step back, use your intuition. And I feel like that's going to give you the moment and space that you need when you move away and take that step back to find the path forward with this person. And I think that is the messages that wanted to come through. So I really hope that you enjoyed this message and you took the time. If you stayed with me to the end of this, bless your soul. I know this is probably long, but thank you for taking the time to listen to this to the end. And if you liked it, like I said, please hit that like button because it shares your energy with me and I pick up on it. And so the readings may probably resonate with you a little bit better in the future because I'll be picking up on your energy because you've shared it with me. And then also, if you subscribe to my channel, it helps my channel grow and these, more people get to see these videos. And I appreciate that very much. Anyone that takes this time to watch this. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And that's going to be our messages for the week. So I'm going to leave it there. Joy, love, and light. Thank you all so very much. Have a good day.